but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Siakam. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
From deep, Mitchell. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Nesmith on the wing. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Halliburton. Mobley gets a hand on it.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Three-pointer, Harden gets the three to fall.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
That one misses. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, Harden misses. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Siakam with it, now guarded by Mobley. Out of bounds, it'll be Cleveland ball. Here's Harden. Outside Mitchell, deflects the pass. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Mitchell, down low. Here's Allen. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
It's stolen by Halliburton.
And yes, that was a lazy cross-court pass. I mean, you're just begging to have it picked off.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. And Indiana misses again. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Mitchell up top. And they go to the intentional foul. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Off the inbound pass. And Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 6 points.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. And the shot goes in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Mobley finds Harden. Here's Wade. Three-pointer off the mark. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Siakam. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Siakam's gotten his second bucket of the game. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Back to Harden. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
James Harden, that is his range. That's not even long distance. That's just Harden's range.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Wade. And Cleveland another 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pacers trail by 7. Back to Halliburton. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Wade. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 5.
In the open floor, very few people can stay with Mitchell.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Zubac banked it in off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Cleveland leading by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Harden, good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Wade. Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Schroeder in for James Harden. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Zubac. Walker comes in for Neesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Merrill outside. And here's Strus outside. The shot that time not on target. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Walker. Back to Toppin. Fires the 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Strus against Walker. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. That one's off.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
They've got Max Strus, Sam Merrill out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Tyson in at the force line. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And here's Strus outside. Drills it from deep.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
From a Division II college player to earning a big free agent contract, Max Strus. What a story, Richard.
Yeah, he went undrafted in 2019, and then he signs a 4-year, $63 million deal with the Cavs, and he has earned every single dollar.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Strus has got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
A nice shot by Toppin.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist from Schroeder. Strus has got 9 points in the quarter. Pacers trail by 12. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, with multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. James Harden, he's checked in for Schroeder. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton is checked in. And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Halliburton on the take. The layup misses. Cleveland leading by 12. Merrill passes to Wade. There's the triple. Harden misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Indiana misses again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And the Pacers making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Toppin outside. Back to Halliburton. There's the three. And Indiana misses again. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Wade, the pass to Strus. And Cleveland, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 15-4 run. Three-pointer, Harden. And the Cavaliers, another three.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Bryant, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Strus. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Nembhard for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Merrill, that's good.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
The Pacers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Back to Halliburton to end the cold spell. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Mitchell. And Indiana with some changes. Ivica Zubac comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in for Toppin. Free throw no good for Halliburton. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Cavaliers shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Wade misses. Nesmith with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Zubac. Nembhard outside. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Unloads. Cleveland again missing. The Pacers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the basket by Halliburton.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Pass to Nembhard. Jacks up a three. That shot off. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Arena Entertainment.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Zubac in at the center position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward. And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Nesmith. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. And here's Siakam. Nembhard for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Wade. Knocks it down from distance. Wade's got 8.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 15.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside for Harden. Shoots over Siakam. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The 3 is up. Another miss by Halliburton. The Cavaliers lead by 23. Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Wade. Three-pointer. Nice D from Nembhard. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Here's the 3. Wade misses. Pacers trail by 20. Pass to Siakam. Stolen by Mobley. Allen against Zubac. Fires for 3. Harden can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Halliburton. The three ball. Unable to get that one.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
On the wing, Wade from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. Halliburton outside. Back to Zubac. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
You've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Merrill's checked in, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Zubac. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Walker, he's checked in for Nesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Brian, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Toppin passes to McConnell. Halliburton for 3. Mobley with the block. Pass to Mitchell. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Back to Halliburton. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Merrill with it. Halliburton picks him up. Launches the 3. Harden can't hit.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
So nice passing by Indiana here. McConnell from outside. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 14. Pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Harden. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Halliburton outside. 4-3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by McConnell. And so it's Cleveland looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Sam Merrill out there with James Harden. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Shepherd. Launches it. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. Shepherd's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Tyson. Walker with the steal. Here's Shepherd, covered by Merrill. McConnell from outside. The putback. Toppin outside. takes the three, knocks down the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Merrill passes to Wade. Outside Strus. Three-pointer, Harden. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Back to Siakam. To the wing, right side. McConnell from outside. Another three for Indiana.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Walker against Strus. And he lays it up and in.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for Indiana, Huff comes in for Toppin. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Shepherd. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Halliburton, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Harden with it. Halliburton picks him up. Harden, the pass to Strus. Here's Harden. Strus outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he nails it.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Halliburton. Mobley. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
And stolen by Mobley. Harden outside. Here's Strus. Shoots a three. The three is in.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Max Strus.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Now Halliburton. Now Siakam. Poke loose.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Here's Wade. Buries it from three.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
The Pacers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. To end the run. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Nembhard. Halliburton's got 31 points. Harden with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. The three from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Hits a three-pointer. And Cleveland has possession. They have a 19-point lead. And then Harden with the jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Nesmith. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. From behind the arc. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Harden finds Mitchell from outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
On the court.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Pacers ball.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight. All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind. Hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor. Shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist. No cap. I need all y'all to report to the dance floor. You, and you especially. We'll go all night, out of sight. Dynamite. No cap, no. Go! vacation, more cake, more by the cases. Rotate, slow it down, now we in the matrix. All day, every day. She don't wanna break, hide away by the lake. Sensational, you're my favorite. Use but don't waste me, that's what I'm made for. So, tell me no lies. Open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes, 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 baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist. No cap. Hey, get 'em up. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Get 'em up. Got what you need. No cap, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. No cap, no cap, no cap. If you don't mind, turn up the vibe. Time is anyway. Time is anyway.
You make me wanna slow down. Can't leave you alone. Put down my phone for you. And now you're in control now. The moment's here for you. It's your show, baby. I believe in you. Said we're gonna slow, 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 slow it down. Said we're gonna slow, 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 slow it down, 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 down. Wait, won't let this moment slip away from us. You've been showing me patience while I've been on the go, craving you. Dress hanging off your shoulder, telling me you're starting over. We really are getting too. Told me for playing, girl, I got bad habits. Hand me your phone, girl, no distraction. Been talking a lot, girl, now it's action. It's not hard for me to choose, 'cause you're the only move. Phenomenal. Slow it down, slow it down. Can't leave you alone. Put down my phone for you. And now you're in control now. The moment's here for you. It's your show, baby.
packed up his guitar and tried to find a place to play. But they against his head and made sure he was. Now he's lost the.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Moody is out there with Curry, and it's Santos in at the 3. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And great awareness and defensive pressure for White to force that turnover and get them that fast break chance.
Moody the pass to Butler from past the arc, connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Tatum finds Brown. Outside White. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. Rebound by Butler. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8", great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last 2 seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Podziemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. It's Brown on the wing. Launches a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. At one time, pretty much just a three-point specialist, Sam Hauser, coach, is now cranking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one skill and build on it so that you can be a consistent rotation player. Sam Hauser has done that, and as you said, he's added the defense to his shooting ability.
Santos, no good. The Celtics with the lead, and stolen by Butler. They're running. Here's Moody. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Back to Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond, crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look.
Pass to Hauser. Back to White. Celtics passing it around. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 6. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Santos. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's White. And the Celtics another 3.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Moody the pass to Butler. Off target from outside. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Tatum finds White. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself out there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Warriors trail by 5. Payton right side. It's stolen by Brown. Here he goes. Count that one. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And it's White missing. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Payton in the corner. And they get it. They get it again. Second chance shot. And Porzingis with the lay-in.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Back to Vucevic. Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. At the tip. Out to White. It's White on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Clock at 4. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
14 foul. Shooting for Boston, Jason Kidd.
First one falls for him. And so Tatum nails them both. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 6.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop them?
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Celtics. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Horford. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Podziemski in at the 1.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
Horford in the post, and finished off by Horford.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Vucevic. Back to Porzingis. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Podziemski. Over Pritchard. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you so much. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin?
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Gary Payton is checked in for Horford. And Stephen Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Tatum kicks to Vucevic. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And it's 8 points for Derek White. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by White. Lets the three fly. It's White on the wing. There's Brown with the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Warriors trail by 7. Butler on the way. Back to Curry. Takes the three. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Pass to Podziemski. A three ball. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Curry. Curry's got 9 points.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And here is Brown. 14 points for him. Pritchard from outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Podziemski. Curry kicks to Payton. Outside Butler. There's the three. Butler loves the three-point look.
Well, great answer there from Jimmy Butler. You don't want to anger him.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Boston making some changes. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. White wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Curry with the bucket.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Richard with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Moody finds Curry. And the Warriors, another three.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The kick out to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Boston trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pritchard against Curry. Back to Green. He got it up. And he drains the three, but let's see.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Santos, the pass to Green. Here's Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 20 points.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Lets it go from deep. And it's White missing.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Curry.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Beautiful throw from Curry on the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
Back to White. It's up a 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Santos, the pass to Green. There's the triple. Curry can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 6. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Butler. Down low. Outside for Curry. Lets it go with the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his third assist on the night. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
On the wing, Brown. Defended by Moody. And it's White missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And the Celtics with possession here. Down by 12.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Brown. Back to White. To end the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Curry outside, and the Warriors, another three.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The Celtics making a switch here. Celtics trail by 15. Pritchard feeling it out a bit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
1:16 left to play in the third. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. High post Vucevic. Out to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Walsh.
Well, look, Horford is going to be in position defensively. You can count on that.
Curry finds Porzingis. Back to Curry. Wants to get it to Melton and does. Curry attacking over Pritchard. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 41.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Unable to get that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Right side Horford. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Melton, no good. Vucevic against Payton. The kick out to Brown. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Butler out there with Porzingis. Then it's Quentin Post. And it's Melton in a two-guard.
McGee just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. Beyond the arc. Boston grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Post. finished off the break. And the Warriors lead by 15. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, one thing we know about Jimmy Butler, if he gets going downhill, look out.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Boston also with the sub. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Gonzalez. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Puts up a deep three. Boston again missing. Warriors leading by 17. Outside, Porzingis. On its way from Curry for two. That one a little long.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Brown, good.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Here's Curry with the three. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Shireman. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Shireman's got 6 here in this quarter.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a three on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. Here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Fires the three. Tatum no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Curry finds Podziemski. Butler outside. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Fires the three. Porzingis pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Curry fires. Missed on the three. Celtics trail by 13. Brown attacking. Oh, the slam dunk.
Attacking the rim at full speed. No one wanted to get in Brown's way.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Celtics making a change here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Green rips down the board. Here's Curry. Green outside.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. White against Curry. No good. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Hauser. Here's Brown. White. Another chance here. And the crafty layup. Good.
How about the energy he showed on the glass? Outworking everyone and getting rewarded.
Stephen Curry. The three is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Brown. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they'll get another chance. Jacks up a three. Green rips down the board. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. For three, Green from outside.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. Misses the three. Celtics on offense, down by 12. White outside. Now Brown. So we see the Warriors taking the game here, even early on in this one.
Jimmy, congrats on...
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up.
Hello, basketball fans. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3. And for the Warriors, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
The 3 from Curry. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Doncic. He can't get it to go.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Santos can't get it to go.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
It's tipped out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal. Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Doncic missing. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Tipped. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And again, no good by Golden State. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Back to Ayton. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range.
Boy, what a high-arcing shot from Doncic. Seemed like that one was never going to get to the rim after it left his hand.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
James passes to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Green finds Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 6.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Smart for 3. On the wing, Reeves. For 3, James. The Warriors pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Now, here is James. Smart passes to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. The three. Curry's shot is off. Lakers trail by 6. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. And here's Smart. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Reeves. Clock at 6. And no good. The dry spell continues. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Smart for 3. Good D by Payton. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Golden State. From deep, Melton. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Hayes. The 3, James gets the 3 ball to go.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Podziemski with it. Now Doncic defending. Payton against Smart. Here's Horford. Outside Porzingis. And stolen by Reeves. Pass to Hayes. And here's Reeves. Here's Doncic. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. Doncic has got 5.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Making a change here. Curry's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura's checked in for James. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Now here's Porzingis. He's scoreless. Counted from distance.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
Out to Hachimura. LaRavia passes to Doncic. Hachimura from long range. The Warriors pull it in. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Curry. Melton outside. Now Curry, guarded by Doncic. Here's Payton. Off target with the 3. For 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Kristaps Porzingis out there with Al Horford. Then there's Butler. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Spencer in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Spencer. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Hayes with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Kennard outside. Back to Hachimura. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Right side, Butler. Pass to Spencer. Now here's Horford. Porzingis finds Horford. Now Butler. Outside Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Second chance effort. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Melton misses.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Outside Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Post is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Spencer. And the Lakers also making a change. Kleber's checked in. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Curry. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Curry's got 13.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Graham.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards and defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer. Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. PA?
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. James is checked in for Kleber. Marcus Smart comes in for Laravia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. And now we go courtside for a story on Brandon Podziemski. Allie, what are they saying?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Allie, thanks for the info. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Here's Green, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Stephen Curry again from deep. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Now here's Kennard. Still no points. Smart passes to Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Porzingis is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Smart. And Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hachimura. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
We are seeing some big-time play from Rui on offense. He's really getting into taking it to the defense.
Back to Curry. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Golden State foul call. Dewey Santos. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the half. Hachimura from long range. And another three for the Lakers.
I think Rui got the look that he wanted at the arc that time, so he took it.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Hachimura with a rebound. Pass to Doncic. From deep. And that's good. Hachimura for three. Hachimura's got 27 points.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And so it's Rui Hachimura making things happen for the Lakers. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Ayton in at the center position. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Reeves. Here's Ayton. And here's Doncic outside. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Now Curry. The 3. Curry splashes it in.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Smart outside. Pass to Doncic. And a nice finish on the layup. Doncic has got 16 points now.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Warriors trail by 4. And here's Curry for 3. LeBron with the rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Doncic passes to James. Here's Reeves. Santos pulls it in. Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Doncic finds James. Fires the 3. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 19.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 7. Inside. Oh, deflected. Left side, Green. Back to Curry. Outside Moody. Butler on the wing. On the wing, Curry from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. Back to Hayes. Here's Doncic. He's covered by Curry. 11 feet out. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. Can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Here's Curry. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And a deep three from Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
Doncic passes to Smart. It's James on the wing. Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Curry with a steal. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 6 assists now in the game.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changing it up here. So it's Los Angeles now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. On the wing, Hachimura. Let's go with a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Now here's Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Porzingis has got his third bucket of the night. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Hachimura outside. LaRavia outside. Pass to Kennard. Back to LaRavia. Now here's Hachimura. Horford covering. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Porzingis. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Well, through 3 quarters. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Brandon Podziemski out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Horford in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors 5.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Back to Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Now Reeves. And here's Hachimura. Horford covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hachimura. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Tipped. And stolen by Melton. Pass to Butler. Now Horford. From deep, Melton. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hachimura with the ball. Now Podziemski defending. Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Fires for 3. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
The Lakers lead by 12. Kennard outside. Hachimura left side from downtown. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Horford, and it's Stephen Curry in for Melton. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
And Allie, thank you for that. Curry looking it over. They double team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Payton passes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 45 points.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Here's Hachimura. Podziemski grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Hachimura. Kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Launches a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. He launches. Doncic there for the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 12. Hachimura with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Here's Hachimura. Porzingis there for the rebound.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Oh, the shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Up again. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Santos comes in for Payton. And Moody is subbed in for Podziemski. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Doncic outside. And he powers it down one-handed.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Butler puts up the tray. Ooh, it doesn't go. Here's Ayton driving inside. And the basket is good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rui Hachimura.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Outside Green. Here's Curry. Fires the 3. James rips down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Doncic fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Stephen Curry misses the 3. It's Reeves with the drive. Yep, that one goes.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And here's James. Rebounded by Green. Fires fires away from way outside. No good. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even...
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Rui Hachimura.